Hey guys, it's Luke Brindley, and today I want to talk to you about Travis picking or alternating bass style picking using drop D tuning. I made a free tab for you at the link below, so go ahead and download that and let's get started. So drop D is called an alternate tuning, and all that means is it's a way of tuning the guitar to something other than standard tuning. Drop D is probably the most common one because we only have to change one string. We're going to drop the low E string, the 6th string down a whole step to D. Now you can use a tuner for this, but I recommend using your ear. It's just great practice. Now we already have a D on the guitar, right? We have our 4th string. So go ahead and play that, and then detune the 6th string until you hear the D note an octave lower than the 4th string. Like that. It'll take some practice, but it's worth it. So if you take a look at the top of the tab, I've written out some common chords for you in the key of D major using drop D tuning. The first one is regular old D major. Play it the same way you normally would, but now because we have the D on the 6th string, we can play all 6 strings like this. And we get that really low, resonant, full sound with the root note on the 6th string. Now I gave you 2 options for the G major chords. The first one, 3rd finger plays the 5th fret on the 6th string, open D string, open G string, open B string. 1st finger plays the 3rd fret on the high E string. 2nd G chord, 3rd finger plays the 5th fret on the 6th string, open D string, open G string. 1st finger plays the 3rd fret on the B string. It's also called a G5. Your A major chord, just play that like you normally would play an A major chord. And for E minor, we're going to bar the 2nd fret on the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings, and then the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st are open, like this. You can also play that with your 1st, 2nd, and 3rd fingers if that's easier for you. So for this Travis picking or alternating bass style, almost all the time our thumb is going to be playing quarter notes. That means a note on every beat, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And most of the time we're going to be alternating between the 6th and the 4th string, or the 5th and the 4th string. So let's take a look at the 3 chords in this first example. We have D, we have G, and then we have A. But what I want you to do is first focus on playing the thumb part only, because that thumb part is really what anchors this whole style. And I highly recommend practicing this with a metronome set to about 100 beats per minute to start. So go ahead and make the D chord with the left hand, and our right hand thumb is going to alternate between the 6th string and the 4th string, playing quarter notes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I can't overemphasize how important it is to get that right hand thumb part solid. It really is what anchors this whole style, and you should be able to do it without thinking. So that's what we're doing for the D chord, alternating between the 6th and the 4th string. And even though I'm making the D chord with my left hand, I'm not playing those higher notes yet. I'm just playing the thumb. Then we're going to switch to G. So our left hand makes that G chord. Our right hand is continuing to alternate between the 6th and the 4th string. Then for the A chord, we're going to alternate between the 5th and the 4th string like this. Okay, so let's try it in time. We've got 2 measures of D, a measure of G, and a measure of A. It's going to go like this. D, D, G, A. One more time. D, D, G, A. Awesome. Now you'll notice that I'm playing with a little bit of a palm muting effect, and that's just to give the bass a little more clarity and punch. Versus playing it without palm muting, which makes the bass notes ring out a little more. So now let's play that same progression, but we're going to add a simple picking part with our right hand. And the picking pattern goes like this. Okay, so the thumb is just continuing to alternate between the 6th and the 4th strings. And on the first beat, we're going to pinch. That means just playing 2 notes at the same time. The thumb's playing the 6th string, and the middle finger on the right hand's playing the 3rd fret on the B string, like this. The and of the first beat, our first finger on our right hand is going to play the G string. Okay, so that's 1 and. Second beat, our thumb is playing the 4th string. So that's 1 and 2. On the and of the second beat, our 3rd finger on the right hand is playing the high E string. So we got this. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. Third beat, thumb is back to the 6th string. And on the and of the 3rd beat, the middle finger plays the B string again. And on the 4th beat, thumb is back to the 4th string. Okay, so remember, that right hand thumb is just playing that part that we've been practicing, alternating between the 6th and the 4th strings. Never stopping. Now with the picking pattern, again, bass only with picking. Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to change chords to the G. Our right hand pattern stays the exact same. Our left hand just makes that full G chord again. So it sounds like this. And for the A, left hand makes a regular old A major chord. Right hand, thumb is alternating between the 5th and the 4th string, right? And the higher notes are the same. Excellent. Let's put it all together in time. D, D, G, A, again, all right, excellent. Now it's starting to actually sound like a song. So the next example follows the same right hand picking pattern, but this time the chord progression is slightly different. We're going to use the E minor chord. So the progression goes a measure of D, measure of E minor, measure of G, and a measure of D. Like this. D, E minor, G, D. Again. D, E minor, G, D. And if I were to play the right hand thumb part only, it would sound like this. D, E minor, G, D. So you might be asking yourself why we're choosing these particular notes as the bass notes to be played with our right hand thumb. Well, the most simplest version is what we're doing. It's just alternating between octaves, which just means 2 notes with the same name in different registers. So for the D, we're just alternating between a low D and a high D like this. And those are both the root notes of the chord that we're playing. So we're playing a D chord. Our bass notes are going to be D. But then maybe the second most common alternating bass part is the root note, the name of the chord, and then the fifth note of the scale. So for instance, for the G, we're alternating between the G note, which is the root of the chord, with the D, which is the 5th of the chord, like this. G, D, G, D. Even though the chord is just G, there's a D note in the G chord, so it sounds great. And that's the same thing we do for the A chord. We play the root note and the 5th. So in this case, it's an A and an E. So that's sort of the simplest way to do it. But I'm going to show you another option which is just a little more advanced. So take a look at the next example. For the D chord now, instead of just alternating between the 6th string and the 4th string, we're going to go 6, 4, 5, 4, which is root note, 5th, root. Okay, so it's like this. That's the thumb only, right? 6, 4, 5, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4. With the chord. Great, so you've got a little more motion in the bass part there. Let's try the same thing for the E minor. So that's 6, 4, 5, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4. And again, those notes are root note an octave higher, 5th, root note. Then for the G, for now, we're going to stick with just root and 5th. And then back to the D. So let's put it all together for the final exercise here. D, E minor, G, D, with a slightly more advanced right-hand thumb part for the Ds and the E minors. Here we go. D, E minor, G, D, So this is a great introduction or building block for this kind of style of playing in drop D tuning. Once you've played through this lesson a lot, please check out my other lessons on Fishin' Blues by Taj Mahal, Green Green Rocky Road by Dave Van Ronk, Wondering Where the Lions Are by Bruce Cockburn. All fun to play, great tunes in drop D using this same style. All right, that's it. I hope this was inspiring to you guys, and I'll see you soon.